welcome back. This is day 20 something for the videos and day 130 something for how long I've been doing my own mess stuff. I want to talk to you about my SAT accommodations because I know I talked to you about this a while back, and I was kind of frustrated about it because we're having a hard time getting them and all that stuff. And I thought I would tell you that I'm happy to announce I did receive this letter and I got accommodations for my SAT. So that is super exciting. Did my happy dance earlier because that was just so amazing. Okay, yeah, I got SAT accommodations. How exciting is that? Some of you don't know what SAT is. For those of you who don't, it's basically testing to get into a college or university. So I'm going to tell you what I asked for and tell you what I received. Out of all the stuff I asked for, I only received a few of them, but that's definitely better than not receiving any. We asked for extra time. We asked for extra paper. I asked for my own room. I asked for either somebody to read it to me or to get a cassette or a CD so I could listen to the test. I asked for a bigger print, I believe, and I think I asked to bring in water and stuff. This is my note that I got from the College Board where I applied for my SAT accommodations. For those of you who are going to take the SAT and would like accommodations, and you're still in high school, I didn't take mine in high school because I was naive and didn't really know what I wanted to do at that point. So I didn't realize that I wanted to take the SAT to get into a university so I could become a child therapist. I had no idea. I had just figured out I wanted to do that like the middle of last year. I decided that's what I wanted to do. Fast forward to now, I could not apply to my high school anymore to get accommodations. So I had to go through a College Board. And this is what they said back to me. Dear Chloe Bruland, my last name. Your request for accommodations of College Board tests has been thoroughly reviewed by a panel of professors. Very official. In the field of education and assessment of students with disabilities. Upon the documentation provided, we had, side note, we had to send in a lot of documentation to prove that I had a disability, to prove that I do have OMS, and we had to send in stuff for that said in my IEP that I have gotten accommodations from when I was in first grade all the way up to when I was in 12th grade. So we had to send in like a stack of paper that big, so that's what they're talking about. We have approved some, but not all, of your requested accommodations for the reasons set forth below. You have been approved for the following accommodations on the College Board tests. I get extra time on the reading part. I get extra time on the writing part. I get extra time on the mathematical part, which is really good because I'm not very good at math. I also get a cassette tape book, so I can listen to the test while I'm taking it. That means I can play it and listen to it at the same time, so I know what the words are being said to me, because sometimes I'll know the answer, but I won't know the answer unless I know the word. Like, if you said the word accommodations to me, see, I know what the word means, but I don't know what it is when I see it because I don't see it on an everyday basis. So if you said, this word says accommodations, I would go, oh, now I know what it means because I've heard it. So that's what the cassette tape is for. It's just to basically read it for me, which is good because then I'll be in my own little world with the cassette tape on. And I also am taking it, I believe, at my high school, my old high school. I'm not sure why. I think it's because they're asking somebody from the special ed unit to help me take the, not help me take the test, but give me the test, I guess. That rhymed. And so that's what I wanted to tell you. What I did not get was the one-on-one testing, permission for food or medicine, which I don't need, that's alright. It's not a big deal. And extra plain paper, which might be an issue because I have sloppy handwriting and I like to write my stuff down on extra paper, but you know, practice makes perfect, and I'll just practice. So that's that. That's my SAT stuff. That's what I got. I'm really, really, really excited. The SATs are definitely going to be worth it when I get to that point. Here's the thing. I wanted to get into Berkeley, which is in California, which is a big college with high expectations and high standards. The GPA is also pretty high too, and my GPA is probably about average. It's not very high. I think it's a 3.2 for my GPA, which isn't bad, but it's not necessarily like really good. So for all you kids out there who have no idea what you want to do, really make sure you're paying attention in school and try to bring up your GPA, because at some point in your life when you're in college, you're going to say, oh, well, this isn't what I want to do. I want to do something else. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is if you have a high GPA and a good SAT score. So I hope that kind of made sense. I know this is kind of like one of those videos where I just kind of went, phew, but I'm really excited. I'm excited I got accommodations, because that was, I thought for sure that was going to be the biggest challenge, was to get accommodations. That's it. That is my vlog for today, and I will see you next week. Alright? Goodbye. Mwah.